Good day. This is Dr. Melissa Burak of the Lynbrook Public Schools, along with Dr. Lynch, our Assistant Superintendent of Finance and Operations. We would just like to spend a few minutes of your time to share some details about the upcoming 2017-2018 school budget. We are very happy to announce once again that we have met the challenges of the tax cap while still maintaining our programs, if not also improving some of the offerings for our students in the district. Before I let Dr. Lynch speak to you about those details, I do need to thank Dr. Lynch and the entire administrative team for working so closely together and putting together this budget for the community and for the students of the Lynbrook schools. As I mentioned, we have met the challenges of the tax cap while maintaining our programs. However, not only did we maintain our programs, we will also be introducing 2 new courses at the high school level. Both deal with engineering. We are finding that our students enjoy building, designing, and problem solving. What better way to extend their interests into the framework of engineering than to fully complete our STEAM initiatives in the district with these 2 new courses. The high school will also see the return of a business teacher for next year. It has been more than a decade since the high school had a certified business teacher teach accounting classes, as well as oversee our virtual enterprise program, which is a business-related program. We are pleased to bring that specialty back to the high school to encourage those who are serious about pursuing a business career post-college. We also intend on expanding our middle school One2World tablet program to all 9th and 10th graders in the district. Those middle schoolers who began the program in 6th grade will be entering high school next year, so it is important that the tremendous instructional strides we have made in the middle school extend into the high school as well. For the middle school, as we continue the block schedule on the middle school level, we will work on aligning the 7th grade science curriculum to prepare for the choice of either earth science or living environment for the 2018-2019 school year. On the elementary school level, we anticipate offering a foreign language after-school program for 3rd graders as an opportunity to expose them to world cultures at a younger age. We are hopeful that this will provide a stronger foundation before the students take a formal language sequence beginning in the middle school. We are very happy that our students continue to shine in our schools while still operating under a tax cap mandate. I will now turn it over to Dr. Lynch, who will share some of the numbers and propositions you will see on the ballot this May.
Thank you very much, Dr. Burak. On the screen now, you can see some of the basic expenditures that go into comprising next year's budget. We are proposing an $82,486,886 budget. That is $1.6 million more than last year's budget. That is a budget-to-budget increase of 2%. Some of the facilities upgrades that we're proposing is to replace the driveway and the asphalt in the playground area at the back of Marion Street. At Waverly Park, we're planning on replacing asphalt on the south side of the building and a throw carpet and binding in 2 classrooms. West End and North have some larger projects going on, so we'll be addressing them later when it comes to the capital reserve propositions. At South, we'll be proposing to replace 3 sets of interior doors. At the high school, we'd like to replace wall padding in the 2 gyms, replace the main office carpet, replace the clock system. And for the district level, we're planning on purchasing a truck with a new plow assembly. On the revenue side, you can see that our total local revenue is a total of $5,249,444. On the screen are the components that make up that basic number. The most important number here is the use of reserves. That is $975,000. That's an important fact to note because one of the things to make this budget work is drawing down on savings that the district has enacted in past years, and now we're applying that in this very difficult tax cap-centered budget. This use of reserves can be looked at in greater detail. We'll be using from the retirement reserve, the workers' comp reserve, and employee benefits reserve to a total of $975,000. However, the reserves will still be well funded afterwards, as you can see on the screen now. So in summary, the proposed budget is $82 million, a 2% increase over last year. There's $10 million expected in state aid. We'll be applying $1.5 million of money from this year's budget to next year's budget in the projected applied fund balance, making an estimated total revenue of $16,749,444. This means that our estimated tax levy for next year will be $65,737,442, a 1.525% increase over last year's levy, and that is our allowable maximum levy under the terms of the tax cap. That all composes what you'll be voting on in Proposition 1, the budget. There are additional propositions. Proposition 2 is the use of the Technology Replacement Fund Reserve. We are proposing using $675,000 to accomplish certain technological projects that you can see on the screen now. It is important to note that voter approval is required for these propositions, but it will have no impact on the tax levy whatsoever. Proposition 3 is a similar use of reserves, but this side on the capital reserve side, the Renovation and Improvement of Facilities Fund Reserve. We're proposing using $1,185,000 for the projects that you now see on the screen. As with the Tech Reserve, voter authorization is needed to use these reserves, but it has no impact on the levy itself. The fourth proposition asks the voters of Lynbrook to extend the Technology Reserve Fund. It is due to expire on June 30th, 2017, and we'll be asking the voters to renew it for another 5 years to June 30th, 2022. The fifth proposition is a proposition to the community whether the district should be granting an easement to the American Water Company. What had happened is several of our neighbors are seeing some water issues, and the American Water Company has asked us to run pipes under some of the perimeters of our properties in order to alleviate that situation. We do need voter approval since it is public land that the easement will be granted on. This proposition will have no fiscal impact on the district. A couple of reminders. The budget hearing will be on May 3rd. The last day to register to vote is on May 10th, and the all-important budget vote date is May 16th, 2017.
Thank you, Dr. Lynch. As you can see, those are the highlights for this upcoming budget vote. Feel free to visit our website for more information and follow us on Facebook to hear the great things our students do. Thank you for your continued support of the school district and allowing us to educate your children. Thank you and be well.